Hi guys, it's Tammy from Shrinking Violet DS, and today is Friday, January something, 19th, I think. Yeah, I think it's the 19th, January 19th, Friday. Today's not a DS weight update or anything like that. I just was thinking today about some things that were annoying me, that were results of my weight loss surgery, and then I was thinking, well, okay, so why do you have those? And reminding myself to be grateful for the cause of it, which is that it's the effect of losing weight. And so I thought, well, I may not do a video next week, so I thought I'd record this now and post this. So I made kind of a list of things that are irritating at the moment. And what prompted all of this is that I was shopping today. I went bra shopping, finally. I've replaced everything in my wardrobe except for those, and it was time, but oops, I just dropped my notes. Sorry guys, this is mostly for the women, but women, you all know that on a good day, bra shopping is annoying. And when your body looks the way ours do after we lose large amounts of weight, it's even harder because you don't have that fullness and you're trying to stuff a bunch of loose skin and into, you know, a space that is not that shape. So, you know, it's like trying to stuff a sock into a, I don't know, an eggshell. It just doesn't work very well. And I remember the woman who I met, who inspired me to have my weight loss surgery, had a gastric bypass. And that was one of the things she told me. She says your breasts are gonna look like tube socks with a little bit of sand in the bottom, and you're gonna get really good at rolling them up and tucking them into your bra. And pretty much that's about it. I cannot wait to get my breasts done. I may even do those before I get everything else taken care of as far as skin surgery, just because I cannot stand the way they are. So anyway, that's what inspired. Oh, and the sweet girl in the store is like, oh, do you want me to size you? And I was thinking, no, because it depends on the style of the bra as to what size I'm gonna wear. I tried on a 40 double D that was too small, and I purchased 38 Cs that fit just fine. So go figure. I'm just all over the place. So I'm grateful to be thinner, but I'm really annoyed by the loose skin and the way things fit oddly now on me. Other thing that's driving me crazy is my hair. I don't know if you can see, it's kind of dark in here, but oh, I know what you can see. You can see my bangs. See my bangs? How weird they are and spiky and everything. I did not cut my bangs. This is all regrowth, you guys, and it's all in weird lengths. It's not all the same length. It's like shorter some places, longer some places. It's just bizarre. And I've got that all over my head, And so no matter what I do, no matter what I use, my head looks fuzzy. It's driving me crazy. I mean, it's great to have the extra volume. That's really nice. But yeah, I always look fuzzy. I always look like I stuck my finger in a light socket, or I look like my hair's really dry when it's not, because I put oil on it in the mornings, which is something I never used to have to do. And it's got this weird, also because of the regrowth, it's got this weird, like, kind of flat square look to it. It doesn't just drape nicely. It's just driving me up the wall. Absolutely up the wall. And I have a cowlick on the back of my head that I've had since I was a baby, and normally you could not see it, you know, once I got normal hair, after being a toddler, once I was no longer a toddler, couldn't see it because it just hung. But now, because I've got all those little short hairs in there too, I look like a cinnamon swirl on the back of my head unless I like tease everything and put it in place and spray the heck out of it so that it cannot move. So I'm grateful that my hair is growing back, but man, am I annoyed by all my little baby bird fuzzies, driving me crazy. Which leads me to the dryness. I used to have very oily hair and very oily skin, and now with fat malabsorption, I do not have either of those things. And I'm so grateful for my fat malabsorption. That was one of the main reasons that I chose the DS, is because the study said that the malabsorption is what helps keep the weight off, that the restriction from the VSG portion helps you take the weight off, but what helps keep it off long term is that malabsorption of calories and fat, which is great. And I love eating all that fat, and I eat a ton of fat. I eat well over 100 grams of fat a day, sometimes almost 200. You know, I'll eat like 150 to 175 grams of fat a day. That's a lot of fat, you guys. I put fat on everything, and yet my skin is drier than it's ever been. And I was always good about moisturizing, and I still am. I moisturize at least twice a day, sometimes more. I work from home, so I can just kind of moisturize on the fly. Nobody's gonna see me anyway, so I just, you know, if I walk by my counter, I'm like, oh, hey, lotion, and I moisturize my face. If I put lotion on my hands, I rub it on my face. I'm constantly moisturizing my skin. My hair, I used to have to wash my hair every day because I had just the oiliest hair. Absolutely, it was just terrible. It was, you know, if I didn't wash it every day and use product in it, it was lank by the end of the day. Now, I could probably, if I just restyled it, I could probably go an entire week. I tend to wash my hair about every 3 days now. I only wash it more often if it's just out of control, weird looking, and I need to wet it down to get a handle on it. But I never have to wash it because it looks dirty. It never looks dirty anymore. So, love my fat malabsorption, hate the dryness that comes with it. I move a lot faster than I used to, and that's great. I truck down the road. I just motor. Everybody's trying to keep up with me. You know, I'm moving right along, and I've always been a fast walker. Even when I was heavy, I was a fast walker for being heavy. And I would get hot from walking so fast. I was just hot all the time. But when I would walk fast, I would get really hot. Now, I'm cold all the time. All the time. Except in the middle of the night. For some reason, I heat up. I think that's when I burn my calories. Because, you know, you wake up in the morning, you lost all that fat. I think I really burn hard in the middle of the night because I have to throw the covers off. But other than, and I don't have a heater on upstairs in my house because heat comes up from downstairs. I keep downstairs at 67, upstairs is off, and I have the door open to my balcony, and I'm still hot, and it's in the 30s outside. So still hot in the middle of the night, but during the day, freezing to death. Absolutely freezing at all times. And I can warm myself up and kind of stay warm for a little while, but if I let myself get cold, if I let my feet get cold, my hands get cold, I can't warm them back up. It is the most bizarre thing. It's like all my blood has left my extremities. And, oh, I have to show you something. Oh shoot, it's in the very back. But it's a sweatshirt that I just got as a present, and it says founding member or VIP member of the Always Cold Club, because I'm always complaining that it's cold. So it's very cute. So grateful for the ability to move more quickly and to not be sweating, but really annoyed by being cold all the time. Shopping. It's so much easier to find clothes. I love it. I have this sweater I ordered off of Land's End. It's great. It's medium, fits fine. I don't even have to think twice anymore about whether or not something's gonna look good. It always looks good. I don't have to think about whether it's gonna fit. It always fits. I don't have to buy one of every color of something because I found something that looks good, feels good, is stylish. That's what I used to do. I used to, if I found a pair of pants that fit perfectly, looked great, every single color. Just take automatically one in every color. Now I don't have to do that anymore. I can pick and choose and do whatever because I can always find clothes. However, because I can always find clothes, I buy more clothes. And I'm not even ready to buy a bunch of clothes. But it's so easy now that I find that I will impulse buy clothes. And I've talked to you before about the fact that I never had a binge disorder of any kind. And I still don't, and I didn't have an addiction, and I still don't. So it's not transfer addiction or anything like that. I don't have a shopping addiction. What I have is the means and the opportunity, and I don't yet have the mindset of being able to just find something whenever I feel like it. And so, and I think also my new body's fun to dress. I can now wear things that I used to pick out for other people. And so there's that. So yeah, I love that clothes are easier to find. My bank account, not so much. It does not love that clothes are easier to find. And just today, I actually am still in the parking lot at TJ Maxx because I went in to see if they had some Le Creuset pots, or actually I want frying pans. And when I was in there, I didn't find any Le Creuset, but I found 2 sweaters and a pair of pants. And I was headed up to the front and I thought, what are you doing? You have plenty of stuff at home. And I was gonna put it back, and then I thought, no, I'm just gonna get, and then finally I got a hold of myself and I thought, I'm not even putting it back, I'm just walking away. Because if I put it back, I'm gonna see other stuff. And I felt really bad just leaving my cart there with those 3 things in it for someone else to put away. But that's what I did. I just told myself, yeah, just walk away. So, people complimenting me on my weight loss, that's really nice. It's so nice that people notice and tell me that I look nice. What I don't like is when they ask me how I did it. And so there's 2 sides to that. When heavy people ask me how I did it, I don't mind, because I know that they're wondering if I did it, if they could do it, and how did I do it, and is it something that maybe they might pursue. So then I don't mind. But when skinny people ask me how I did it, they're just asking out of prurient curiosity. They don't need to know how I did it. It's not going to make their life any better. It's not going to influence the way they eat or whether or not they get surgery. There's no reason whatsoever for them to ask me how I did it. And so that annoys me. If I saw somebody who was looking younger and I thought had possibly had a facelift, I wouldn't say, how did you do it? I would just say, oh, you look great. You know, if somebody was looking a little bit curvier, or they looked great in clothes, they filled them out nicely, I wouldn't say, hey, that shirt looks good on you. Why are you filling it out so well? How'd you get those bigger boobs? Or your teeth look whiter. Did you bleach them? No. No. If you're just curious, don't ask. It's just, I don't know. It just seems rude. Maybe that's just me, because I'm not a secret weight loss patient, but I'm also a private weight loss patient, and happy to share my story, like I said, with people whom it might influence, benefit, make think about getting weight loss surgery, improving their life in some way. But other than that, to me, it's like any other surgery. I wouldn't walk up and just start talking about my hysterectomy if I had had one. So yeah, love the compliments, hate the questions. And lastly, my feet don't hurt anymore. My feet hurt all the time. From the time I was in my 20s and started really gaining weight, my feet hurt. Even when I was younger, I was never overly overweight. I wasn't obese when I was young. I was always overweight. I was always 20 to 40 pounds overweight until I was in college, and then I was a normal weight for a little while, and then I got a job at an airline doing phone reservations, and it was the first time in my life I was sitting down for an extended period of time, and there were snack machines in the break room, and I put on weight like crazy then. I also started using Depo-Provera at that time, and that also added to my weight gain. And from that time on, in my early 20s, my feet hurt. I would get plantar fasciitis to the point where all I did was live on ibuprofen and icing my feet and have to have arch supports in. It was just miserable. I travel a lot, and I would be, in a large city walking all day long, and in the middle of the day I would have to take ibuprofen just to keep my feet going. At night I would get back to the hotel and my ankles would be enormous and my feet would be throbbing, and I would take Advil and lay on my bed with my buns against the headboard and my feet up against the wall above my head, just trying to get some relief. Now my feet don't hurt. I can wear cute little flats, no insoles, no orthotics, no anything. I can walk all day, I can stand all day, my feet do not hurt, and it's fantastic. But now my shoes don't fit. And I realize there are worse things to have, worse problems to have, but I have a lot of shoes, you guys, and they were not cheap shoes. And now I have to replace almost all my shoes, and that really sucks. Shoes are hard to find. Shoes that I like, that I think are cute and are comfortable and will work with a lot of things, are hard to find. Then there's the shoes that you get for specific outfit. Not that I still have any of my old outfits, but it's hard to replace your entire shoe collection. One of my friends calls it my Imelda Marcos starter kit because I have a lot of shoes. So I'm really grateful that my feet are thinner and my body's thinner and my feet don't hurt. But I'm really annoyed by having to replace my shoes. Alright guys, I think that is all from me today. I don't have any more gripes. I'm sure I do, but I can't think of any right now. I do have lots to be grateful for though, and please do not take this as me lacking gratitude at all. Not for my weight loss surgery, not for my life in general. I have been a very fortunate person, and I know it, and I'm so grateful for it, and I'm grateful for you guys too. Thank you. Bye.